Self-development does not work. I recently went to an event and we were jumping around, having a great time, and I posted it on my Instagram, thinking, high vibes, exciting times, and I got hate after hate after hate after hate. This is a cult. You are insecure. You imbeciles. Wake up. All this stuff. And I could have got angry. I could have got defensive because I was there and I felt what it was like. But instead, I just listened and I really tuned into what they were saying. And what was really happening underneath all that was that they've tried these things and it hasn't worked. They've gone to these events and their lives did not miraculously change. I've been there. I've gone to the events, I've been hyped up. Yes, this is the one. I'm going to change my life. This is it. And then you go home and the bills still need to be paid. People are still calling your phone and life is still happening. And so we push what we learned to the side and we keep going. And then we wonder what happened. It clearly didn't work. My life is not the way that I was advertised it would happen. It just didn't happen. What's going on? But the thing that I know personally is if you do not take action steps to start to implement the things that you learnt at these events, how can you expect change to happen? It's easy to look at people and go, oh, well, that obviously didn't happen. Look, it's like all these people went to this event, and if you go talk to them, none of them got any results. And maybe that's the case. Sometimes we forget what we've just learnt. We remember feeling good, and we remember it was cool, and it was like, ooh, because you had some internal, light bulb moments where you're like, oh, if I do that, of course, And then you leave, and life happens, and your life doesn't change. This is called self-responsibility. This is called taking action. Not all events are created equal, for one. You have to take responsibility for why things aren't happening in your life. So yes, self-development doesn't work if you don't take action. If you don't start to make the changes that you've learned into your life. How can they? Some people are out there for the wrong reasons. That's just the reality we are in. But you can't say that nothing works, right? That's just putting everything that you want to create and just being like, it's too hard, I'm throwing it over there. I get it, I've been there. I've been that person who's like, well, I've read all the books and I've listened to all the audios and I've gone to all these events and I'm still miserable, I'm still angry, I'm still frustrated, life isn't changing, still stuck in a rut, what's going on? But then something dawned on me. I started listening to those books again, and I stopped and I slowed down and I started to do the things that it said. I didn't just listen and go, that's nice. Oh, one day, I'll get there. It'll happen, sure. I went, okay, they've said that if I do this and I do this and I practice this, then something might happen. All right, well, let's see. So sometimes I give it a go and go, well, that wasn't for me. And this is the thing. There's so many cool things out there, cool modalities, depending what you're after, right? Whether it's a healing thing, whether it's a money thing, whether it's a business thing, whether it's a connective thing, like whatever it is, you have to know what you want from it. And then you have to implement the thing that you're learning. Don't get caught up in throwing everything out because you've had an experience that didn't work the way you thought it should. Because you're giving your power away. You're going, oh no, it didn't work, so obviously every single thing to do with anything like that is obviously bad. Every person has a different piece of information. You're a different person, right? I sometimes go to events. I've just come back from a Site K event that I've already done. Why would you do that, Sarah? If you've already done it, why would you go again? Because when you are at a certain level in your life, certain things happening in your world, different experiences, different mental state and clarity, you pick up different bits of information. And then you go again, you're like, oh, I forgot that bit. I don't remember hearing that bit. or like the other people that you connect with and interact with depending on the event. Bring up a whole topic that you're like, relatable. I could use some of that in my life. And you take on more and more and more information because of the stages that you're in your life. They start to shift. So you're evolving. So the information you're taking in from these events is different anyway. I know that because I've done that myself. I've gone to some events and I've been like, oh, that was garbage. I've been to some events and gone, oh, that was so cool. Yes, I've got this. And then I walk out into the world and then I'll look back later, pull up a little brochure or something that come from the event and go, well, that was stupid, that didn't work. They said that I would manifest the life of my dreams. And I clearly haven't. So that must be the problem. And we know why we do that? Because to do that feels easier. It does. We're being taught to just blame over there. But you know what it does? It says that if it's their fault, then I can't do anything to it. I'm helpless to it. So you sit and your life's the same. Nothing has changed and nothing progresses. But it's not your fault. It's not your fault. It's their fault, right? It's their fault. But are they living your life? Are they the ones that have to wake up every single day and do the things that you have to do? Knowing that your mind is filled with all these dreams and desires and wants for a life you wish you could have. But you can't because it's their fault. What if, right? You went, you know what? Maybe it's me. Maybe I need to take on that bit of information and I need to really go hard at it. Like if I really want this isn't going to be easy. We're talking about shifting limiting belief patterns that have been playing out in our lives for however old you are. That's a lot to shift. And we're expected to just magically have changed because this manifestation or this building the life of your dreams or whatever event that you went to didn't magically make it appear in front of you. They didn't rock up, knock on your door and go, here, you've created your dream, well done. Good job, you came to the event. No. The reality is, we have to do something to get to that point. And you know why? Because if somebody did come and hand you everything that you ever dreamed of and desired and wanted and just really felt into having, you'd lose it. You would have it for a couple of weeks, a couple of months, maybe even a year, depending on what it is. But you'd lose it because you didn't know how you got there. You don't have what it takes to keep it. Building a life by design, you have to become the version of yourself that can withstand that desire. If you're someone who's emotionally dysregulated, but you want to build a massive empire or business of your dreams, but you're emotionally dysregulated, do you think the culture is going to be very good in that business? Do you think people are going to stick around? Do you think money's just going to flow in and it's going to be all the things that they taught you? No. It's going to be hard. It's going to suck. And you're going to go, why did I want this? This isn't what I thought it was going to be. We have to build resilience. We have to build something within us that has to be taught step by step by step. It doesn't just happen like that. The version that I am today was created through pain, through breaking things down, through analysing where I've been and where I've come from and why, my controls and conditions and emotions are run the way they are. It's come from having to put myself out there and look at opportunities. It's come from meeting people that have information that I've never heard of before. How could I know what I don't know? How can I change something that I've never had the experience of changing before? This is why finding people that have done it, that are doing it, that are implementing it, that are willing to teach it, because not everyone's willing to teach it, that's why they're there. Because they know how freaking hard it was. And you don't have to do it alone. You can do it alone. I'm not saying you can't. We have everything we need within us. But I know if I didn't have certain people in my life, I wouldn't be where I am now. It may have happened maybe 5-10 years into the future. I'm not saying it couldn't have happened. But I learn from these people. I learn from the experiences. We all have such different experiences based on where we grew up, where the people around us, the exposure we have. You know, some people got into extracurriculum. Some people met some pretty interesting people and they could share that. And then all of a sudden, you're like, oh, good point. Never thought about it like that. When you're going through a bit of turmoil, when things are getting too much, when, you know, you're dysregulated or you're triggered or boundaries or money or like whatever the thing you're calling in, whatever you're working on, you're starting to feel too much and you want to fall back into the old patterns, the old ways of doing things, you've got someone there to go, it's all right, you got this, just hold in there. I've got you. You can do this just a little bit longer. Next second, it's like, breakthrough, yes. Woo! That was hard. Let's go. Right? Life's not meant to be easy. You don't just miraculously never have problems and things that, you know, never happen in your life. You get better problems, you get better at dealing with those problems. You have a different mindset around problems, right? I looked at my Instagram page that had all this insert negative comment here, and I didn't get angry. And there was a version of me that would have been like, right, let's go. I would be like, you know, you want to go, you tell me what? No. The version of me now goes, yeah, no, fair. That's a very interesting perspective. Our brain doesn't know what it doesn't know. If our brain knows cult, multi-level marketing, scams, we are just surrounded by that at the moment. It's all you see on the news, right, is scammers and people trying to take your money and everyone's out to get you. Maybe you've had a personal experience where you've done these things and it has not worked. Have empathy and love for those people because that's their experience. They're not wrong. They're right. Self-development doesn't work sometimes. But I felt called to share this video because if that is your mindset, there's a little tiny little tidbit in there that might help you be able to go to these events and actually get something out of them. If that's what you want. If you don't want to do that, that's fine. This is the cool thing about humanity. We get to do things our own way. If we all went to the same person, let's say Tony Robbins, right? We all just went to Tony Robbins. He was God, and he was clearly the one with all the answers. We all just went there, we all got healed, and everything was great. It wouldn't be very diverse. And Earth is a very diverse place, have you noticed? Very diverse. Lots and lots and lots of different types of people doing lots of different types of things. So you get to make a choice. How are you going to do it for yourself? If you're not happy where you're at, and there's different areas, right? I don't have all the answers yet. I don't think I ever will because I'm striving for more because why not? It's fun for me now to go and explore and go, all right, I feel like I need to optimize this. This is definitely an area in my life that I'm not there yet at. Not there yet at. And I want to work on that. I want to just see what I can do if I improve this element of my life. How much better could this get? And you could do the same. Doesn't have to be some big event. Doesn't have to be self-development. Doesn't have to be anything you don't want it to be. But it is going to require you to take some responsibility for where you're at right now. Because without that, you're giving your power out. They want you to believe that it's everyone else's fault. It's the government's fault. My parents. So, of course, it's my parents' fault, right? Oh, but I had a really, really bad experience and it's messed my brain up. True. 100%. Being there. But you can keep letting them have that over you. Or you can go, enough's enough, I'm done. It's up to you guys. I'll leave it there. Much love.